show off a little different color on camera? Or is it the actual...
It looks the same. It looks
okay.
legit. Yeah.
Ann said that she was talking to me one time.
I think that's fly, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that fleece.
I told Ann. I was like, I'm about to go Paisley.
So let's talk about this.
Let's talk.
So we decided to have a drink today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And do the podcast. I don't even know if you call it a podcast. I guess just our YouTube video, right? Mm-hmm. Do it a little different. Yeah. And you have gotten into whiskey recently.
Well, it's been a thing.
Well, no, not recently. You've been into whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I said, Shank, let's go to the liquor store and you pick a bottle. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And then you picked this one. Mm-hmm. And I asked, do we need Coke with that? And your response was,
you're going to need Coke.
I'm going to need some Coke. Because you said, you're good. What is this? What is this?
Oh, man. So Law's Whiskey House. This is a local brand. By the way, we're not sponsored by them.
No. Yeah, means. Listen. We're not endorsing drinking, especially in the afternoon. But in general, and we're not sponsored. We have no connection. We went to the store and bought this bottle to have a drink and change things up a little bit, to have a drink and just have a conversation casually, as two men would, right? So please continue.
So Law's Whiskey, that disclaimer, I love it.
Yeah, got to.
So Law's Whiskey is a local Colorado brand. And what they basically specialize in is in ABCs. They truly hold close to how they make whiskey. ABCs is it American?
Okay.
Was it put in a barrel?
Okay.
And does it have corn?
That's deep.
That's
key
deep, man. To making sure that you're looking for whiskeys.
Yeah.
And then you always got to look for straight whiskey.
Okay.
Now, it can be rye, it could be... It doesn't matter. As long as you have straight whiskey on there, that means that it's whiskey.
Okay. So...
Yeah.
What? I forgot what I was going to ask. Straight whiskey.
Your fingers are big. Let me see how big are your fingers. You got some pretty big fingers. Put it behind. Oh, yeah, you're going a little deep. All right. Okay. And so the way to drink whiskey is it's a couple things. You got to make sure that you take your first sip, but it's not a big sip. And what we call that is calming down your lizard brain.
Okay.
So whenever you drink...
Yeah, because I freak out.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of which...
We're not... Yeah.
Yeah, so here's my thing. I either drink out of jars or stainless steel cups. I don't drink out of anything else.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's a weird thing. Yeah, you know I always drink out of a jar. So what do you want? What do you think would be good for this? Do you think we should do jars or stainless steel cups?
I think we should do stainless
steel cups. Okay, so I'm gonna get some ice. Proceed.
So we have to take a sip. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a sip. It's gonna turn off the lizard brain thinking that we're getting poisoned. Because whenever you take that first drink, you know how it always stings the back of your neck and you're like, oh my God, it's about to be a long night. Well, that's because that's what your brain is thinking, that it thinks that you're consuming poison, essentially.
See, that's not a selling point, Shank.
It's not a selling point. But what it does is it opens up your palate to actually start to look for the flavor in whiskey.
Okay.
So after we take, you know what? Do you have shot glasses?
Yes.
Let's do shot glasses first.
Okay.
Because I want to take our folks through kind of like what the distillery did.
Okay.
And also, by no means, I'm not an expert in whiskey drinking.
Right.
I'm literally telling you all what I learned at the experts, and I think they're considered master.
Okay, I don't have
experts.
shot glasses, which is a good sign because I'm not up in here just taking random shots.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
But I think it might look good in these glasses.
It's going to look good in those glasses.
All right. Let's see what we're working with here.
I'll show you. So, ooh. I don't know why.
Oh, that was a nice little pop. May I? Okay, that's scary, man.
Right? It's scary. It's scary.
But your lizard smells smooth.
It smells smooth.
Smells smooth. Doesn't smell harsh.
It doesn't
Does that
smell
make sense?
harsh. Yep. Yeah. So that's all you need. That's all that we're playing with.
Okay.
Because this stuff. Also, this stuff.
Was I supposed to give you ice?
Oh, you already got me ice. But no, we're not going to do ice.
Okay. Not for the tasting.
Not for the tasting.
Okay.
But we do need like a little dash of water.
Okay.
Just so that we can dilute. I'm sorry, brother. You keep.
No, you're good, man.
We're going to take our little lizard brains. We're going to tell it to turn off.
So we dilute it a little bit.
Yep. We're going to dilute it.
Okay.
So first things first is, before we do anything with tasting this whiskey, you need to smell it first.
Okay.
So the way to smell it, you think like nose to bottle. You can do that, and it'll be like, oh my gosh, that's aggressive. But the other part, the way to smell it is you'll breathe through your nose and keep your mouth open.
Okay.
But you'll have to keep it at a level where it's not overpowering, but you can actually start looking for flavors.
So breathe through your nose and not
and out your mouth at the same time. Kind of like
this. Okay. After or while?
Oh, just same time.
Same time. No, I mean after you take the sip.
Oh, we're not going to sip just yet.
Oh.
We're just going to smell it first.
Okay. Oh.
And I want you to tell me what you smell.
Okay.
So this is how you do it. So you're going to put it right here by your chin.
Okay.
And you're just going to.
Wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't have thought I could smell it as strong down
Ain't
here.
That wild?
Down here.
And then just really take your time to think about what you're smelling.
It smells strong.
Does it?
I smell strength. Extra strength.
So you know what I'm smelling?
I smell. Go ahead.
Brown sugar.
I smell a barrel.
You smell a barrel. Okay.
I think I do. Or maybe it might be in my head because the guy was talking to us about the barrel.
Because he was talking about the barrel.
But I think I smell that. Brown sugar. Okay. Okay. Now, it could be power of suggestion, but I think I'm smelling that.
Now it's actually, and I also get in the smell of rubbing alcohol.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm getting
I think I always smell that with strong whiskey, but I think it's calming me down.
It's calming you down.
It's soothing.
It's calming you down.
All right, soothing.
Now when we sip it, you're going to just take and you're going to actually rub it in your teeth, let it sting a little bit.
Okay.
And we're just going to chill for a little bit.
All right.
So
I'm watching you do it. I'm watching. So
just a little sip.
And move it around. Do you drink it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't look as smooth as you. Oh, hot.
You said I didn't look as smooth as you.
You look smooth. Yeah, I was all, I'm about to look smooth. Shank, that's
pretty.
That's fire in the hole
intense.
right there.
Yep. So now what we do is we're gonna open it up just a little bit with water. So now what water does is it releases all those profiles that we're actually looking for.
Okay.
So we did a couple of things. We already knew we were coming into this getting ready to say, let's turn our lizard brain off. We're not getting poisoned.
Okay.
Second thing is we already kind of got our palate shocked with our taste buds because we ain't drink alcohol all day today.
Right.
And now the third thing
is... And in a while, we just not casually, we don't drink.
Yeah, we just don't really drink. Yeah. But if you hold your drink up a little bit and maybe hold it up in the light, you'll start to see like some swirls.
Okay, I see that.
And that's all what that is. It's just the water is starting to talk to it.
Okay.
Now that we kind of got that in our mouth, now smell it.
Okay.
And I'm curious if you pick up anything.
It's the same. Little lighter, I think. Yeah.
It's lighter, but it's still I'm still getting brown sugar though.
Yeah, I just smell
what does the
alcohol.
Flavor say? What does the flavor say? It says aged at least 3 years.
Wait. I think it says strong as
Yeah. But here's what's in it. It's the flavor notes is mint, anise, A-N-I-S-E. I don't know what that is. Jalen, you may have to Google that word.
A-N-I-S-E.
A-N-I-S-E. Anise. There's salted toffee.
Toffee.
There is orange peel.
I just got mint, but I think it was, again, power suggestion. I was looking for mint, but I can smell it now.
There's fig in here.
Okay.
And there's serrano pepper spice.
Ooh, maybe that's the heat. Maybe that's why it hit.
That could be the heat.
So it's sweet and spicy.
This stuff.
Kind of sweet and spicy is what we're looking for. Okay.
Now and the reason why I was delaying a little bit is because your brain's starting to understand that it's good. So now let's take another sip.
All right. Smoother. Smoother, but I wasn't smooth. But it's smoother. Man, thank God we got the Coke. Because this, I don't know how you do this.
I know. It's like...
Because you just have a glass of... Now, when you have your glass, because like when you're chilling on the porch, hard day's work, lawn work,
That
you
part.
like to, you like to have a glass.
I like to have a glass.
Is it this much?
Oh no, it's probably like right here.
No ice.
No ice. And a little dash of water.
You're a G, man. That's some old school player stuff right there.
Right? And you know what, Bo? I have a feeling Bo's probably gonna, because I'm a very like traditional kind of.
I remember when we used to go out and you'd always get old fashions. I'm like, isn't that an old man's drink?
Old fashioned.
While I'm ordering fruity drinks, like give me I don't know, Long Island iced tea, something fruity, something sweet.
Give me your skinny
a mojito, appletini.
Yep. So that's how you drink.
Okay.
That's how you drink whiskey. And you don't do it to really you consume it, but you do it for taste.
And I think that's the mistake that the misconception I had was like you drink that stuff to kind of for a purpose, right? Or you drink it to mix it and all that stuff. But what you just explained, I remember somebody else tried to get me into bourbon tasting, and they were trying to explain the same thing, and I just wasn't into it at that time. But at the same time, I think I had some other fruity drinks prior. I think I had a beer. Some other, and so I wasn't like in the mindset for it. So this was actually pretty interesting. With that said, why don't you go ahead and set us up, and we'll head out front and let's have a conversation, man. Let's have a drink on the porch.
We got the drink going.
Let's do it.
Bada boom.
All right, hook it up.
So I'm gonna pour this in because that's all that we need for an afternoon. I'll pour that in.